You also had Facebook reporting earnings last night, beating expectations. Facebook reported a 71% increase in profit in the second quarter. How much does the innovation account for these numbers? Do you like Facebook as much as you like Twitter?
Yeah, we like Facebook a lot. Obviously, the expectations there are much higher. We have Facebook and Twitter in our next generation internet fund. They're both in the top 10.
Okay.
Mobile advertising has just passed 20% globally. That is S-curve territory. Inflection point, and Facebook and Google are riding that wave. They have, of the 11 billion user networks out there, they have 10 between them.
Yeah, and they're also leaders in cloud.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Pete?
Oh, absolutely. And I'm pretty bullish on Facebook. I think they're one of the most innovative social and communication companies out there, especially when you take into account all their assets like Instagram, WhatsApp. I'm still pretty skeptical about Zuckerberg's long-term vision of VR, like this vision that 10 years from now or 20 years from now, we're all going to have like headsets, and that's how we're going to
virtual reality, right?
Interact. But I mean, to power that stuff, I mean, you need a very strong cloud. I mean, streaming VR to phones or whatever you're wearing is going to require a lot of
R&D. That's why our last guest
investment.
liked Cisco, Dagan.
Right. Something I said earlier is because Facebook did warn that the number of ads in its news feed is hitting a ceiling. It's focusing over the next 2 to 3 years on video and advertising delivered through video, which is kind of a 2 to 3 year outlook. Messaging could yield dividends within 5 years. That stock's going to open at an all-time high this morning. Is at least looking like that.
It's up 4% right now.
And Facebook is doing something really interesting lately with Instagram, which it owns. You know, on every post now, you can look at the number of impressions, the reach, and engagement on every post for every individual. So Facebook is literally, through Instagram, delivering metrics to the individual about how effective your Instagram posts are.
Wow.
I mean,
the measurement tools are incredible.
They're literally giving individuals a reason to use that medium as an advertising tool, potentially.
And that's what they have over some of the traditional distribution, like a television. They come to the advertiser and say, and now they're doing to the individual, we have metrics. We've got the measurement tools to tell you exactly the impact of your tweet. Isn't that right? Yeah. Or your post.
I think the mind-blowing number is that Facebook, 2 billion MAUs, up 17% year over year.
Monthly active users is incredible. Really quick, before we go, we got to talk about the big kahuna in the room, and that is Amazon. Yeah. Amazon reports after the close tonight. There's the expectations right there. What do you think about Amazon, Pete?
Well, I think, you know, the expectations seem to be good. They seem to be have good guidance on it. But I think the big question everyone has is the Whole Foods acquisition, and they want to learn more about what the short-term and long-term sort of vision is for this. I mean, it seems in the short term it's going to benefit Whole Foods a little more with sort of access to Amazon logistics and its customer base and sort of plugging in all that. But longer term, I'm really interested in sort of like Amazon. It seems like their first major move to sort of like, okay, online retail works except for a couple of like key industries, one of them being grocery shopping. And it's like this is their kind of first big move into the real world of retail, it seems. And I'm really, really interested in sort of the long-term vision of that.
Can you deliver fresh groceries?
They try. They have Amazon Pantry now, but I find the whole interface is so needlessly complicated in terms of when you go to order things. There are all these different Amazon services. If they kind of write that the app that they use, it might be.
Well, I'm more interested in bringing the Amazon technology to the retail store, like the vision of Amazon Go. If you remember, where people like it's this almost supercharged vision of the Apple Store, where you just kind of like put stuff in your cart and go. Because like, I mean, the thing with grocery shopping, especially produce, I mean, you kind of want to see the stuff before you put it in your cart.
Make sure it's fresh. Exactly.
The Amazon bookstore is just a bookstore, by the way.
Nothing special about it.
I walk around, it's like, okay, bookstore.
Kathy, real quick, we're at all-time highs. Are you still allocating new capital to this market at these levels?
Absolutely.
Still like stocks?
Yes, we do. We think there's been a tremendous wall of worry up out there. A lot of people talk about bubble. They remember the last problem.
Yeah.
And we think that what the market saw in the late 90s is happening now.
Yeah.
And it's a swoosh.
Markets climb a wall of worry. We know that. Pete Paschal, Kathy Wood, good to see you both. Thank you so much.